few people have asked me to show a couple of games of Skyweaver. I'm not an expert at it yet, but I'm okay. I'm pretty good at card games, so I'll run you through my plays, my decisions, and we're finally live on YouTube. It finally kicked in. Good stuff, good stuff. Okay, let's flip over to... There we go. I set up all the transitions and we've got everything working properly now on the stream, and yeah, let's get started with a game. I am using a very specific deck. I could go through it quickly, I guess. It's you won't. Yeah, let's have a look at it before we start. So, this is the. I like to use the Strength Agile one, this one, and some of these cards are a little bit. They cost a little bit of money. I don't have a lot of money invested in the game, but like this one and this one are a couple of dollars each. You can get them by getting to a very high level for free, but that's kind of tricky. What you want to do really is spend like maybe $5 or $6 and then fill out the deck with free earned cards. And the place to do that, I'll show again when more people are tuned in a little bit, but the place to do that is over here on the discovery queue, because both players use a randomized card, get a deck of randomized cards from a specific hero. This mode here is completely free to play, basically. There's no pay to win, and it's the best place to level up fairly. And then once you've got a load of cards, you can make your deck and come back to constructing. That's kind of the way this all works. That's how I have basically found is the best method, to be honest with you. And I'm just adding people on Discord so they know I'm live, because I don't see too many people watching. A couple on Facebook, one on the Twitch, and one on the YouTube. So in the Discord, guys, get in if you want to learn a little bit of Skyweaver. And yeah, I'll play a game. I'll start one now whilst we wait for the people to come over from Discord. So this one's my specific deck, and there's a very special way to play this one. You just attack, basically. I know that sounds not special, but it's supreme rush. Every single turn you want to do damage, and if you're not, you will lose, because that is basically the way this deck works. There's a couple of win conditions, but they're not that important. Really, you're just looking to smash them on every turn and whittle them down, and they don't like that very much. So that's the plan. So at the start, you get to pick 4 cards, and you obviously don't want to pick all the high mana ones because you're not going to get to play them, and that's actually a really bad draw. So I'm going to pick the 2, the 3, the 3, and this 5. I could talk you through my reasoning for why, but basically this one is stronger in the early game and you want the other 5 later. Not always, can pan out differently, but that's the reasoning here. So yeah, early game stuff. Now, because I don't have the best hand, this is quite a risky play, but I'm going to go a little bit gung-ho, and I'm going to go straight for this card which attacks on turn 1. And that kind of sets the tone for what this deck's all about. You just want to be hitting them often and early. And he's got a problem there where his cards aren't quite as powerful, so he's not going to attack me, which is good, but I can only play one specific card this turn, but it's still a pretty good card. And I'm going to read the effect of it to you. The enemy hero can't gain health, so if they have any cards, like I suspect this one, no, that's got Wither, but if they have any lifesteal cards, this blocks it, and that's good early on, and you can kind of still see the tone of this deck, which is just hit, hit, hit. Try and hit them as much as possible. See, he used the healing card there, complete waste. He didn't check what I had on the field, and that's going to cause him some problems. He's taken out my guard, but that's fine. He did a lot of damage, that guard, for the cost. Now, this is a really good card. It can't die when it attacks other people. It loses no health. So we'll play that to get rid of their monster. We'll take a little damage, that's fine. And we'll do another 3 damage. And that's basically what we want to do every turn. Just slowly whittle them down. A lot of other decks focus on like building one strong card or building a few strong cards. And I find that that's not, it's not a bad plan, but it takes very specific things to make it work. And again, this turn, which we're going to really annoy him now. We're going to hit him because this card gets rush when it's played and then you have 0 energy. It's quite a weird trick. And we're going to hit this guy to lose health, but this card here does extra damage and gives us it back and gains 1 health. And so little combos like that, after your hero takes damage during your turn, do 1 damage to the enemy hero and gain 1/1. Little things like that you really want to take advantage of. Oh, he's taken that card out. He knows how strong it is. That's a very wise play. Good stuff. This card is now time to play this one, because no, not really. This card here gives the other cards in your hand rush, dash in this game it's called, but this one already has dash, so there's no real need. None of these cards are optimal because dash can't attack the enemy hero on turn 1, but it can attack other heroes. So I think we'll play the defensive option and just hit him for 1 end turn. As long as you're doing damage every turn, the deck I'm playing, that's basically what it's built for. He's just played a card called Wall of Dead, and that's going to do a lot of damage to me, but it's not that scary. Like, a lot of people worry about this, but I have a card specifically to fix the problem. The issue is it's going to hurt me in return, and that's why he got rid of the card that heals me when I take damage. Because watch this. Every one of those that dies does 1 damage, so it was a good play by him, but I had the answer to it, and I hit him and take him down to 10 health. Still just got to keep doing that. These games can turn around very quickly if they have a big healing card. Alright, that's a tricky card. But I think I've got it beat again. It's just, there's a couple of ways to do it, and I don't know which is best. Alright, I think... Okay, I'm gonna actually allow it to live this turn, because I don't want to do any stupid damage to my own hero. I'm considering it because he's so low health. I've pretty much won this game. Yeah, I'll take it out. And so yeah, that's basically this deck, is smash mouth. I quite like playing that style because it means you have something to do every turn. Like that guy there, the guy I'm playing, he didn't have much to do last turn because he's specifically trying to get to this card, and it takes a long time to get to. I might have beaten him before he can even play it, right? So that's the thinking of this deck. There's a few ways here I could go. I'm going to try this card first and see what it gives me. Guess I want to attach that to here, and then that leaves me this option here, which isn't going to kill that card. Of course, he had the defensive play. I could draw cards, but it costs damage, and I just don't need to. But if I draw the right card, I will for sure win. So it's kind of a risk-reward thing. Let's play the risk. Alright, I've basically definitely won the game now. There's no easy way for him to come back. Hey, welcome to our chatters and our viewers. I see Marino, I see Devon, and I see someone marketing stuff to us. I'll have a look at that in a bit, my mate. But I'm a little busy planning out how to win this game, which is pretty much over now. I can just kill him with this card here, and that's how this deck plays. Real fast, real aggressive. Can you turn the mic volume higher, sir? Probably. Yeah, sure. Is that better? How are we doing now? I think also I need to check it. There's something I haven't done. Okay, I'll go to sounds, playback, recording, and okay, I see the problem. Levels, microphone boost. How is it now? I bet that's a lot better. I think that's probably too loud. I don't know. You'd have to let me know. Versus that. Anyway, we won the first match. Good win. Easy win, really. His deck wasn't suited to playing my style. And yeah, we'll do another game. I'll basically go over. I'll ask Devon though, is the volume higher now? Is that better? Can't hear you clearly. Fair enough. Can I get a shout out? Of course you can, Marino. Sup, sir. Sup, guys. I know you can't see each other's chat because one of you's on Twitch and one of you's on Facebook, but all good from Devon, says the volume's better now. So, at the moment, this game allows you to claim free cards from the Battle Pass. These are the way that you kind of rank up. You play Discovery Mode. I already had these cards! That's the one sad thing about buying cards, is sometimes when you win some, you already have them, right? So yeah, I'll have to get to the next level to get something new, but I already had those two. That's not a problem, they're good cards. I have quite a lot of the set now. 300, oh, they've added more. But yeah, I have very little invested in this game, as you can see here. Oh, I should probably hide that link. Oh well, that's not the end of the world. It just means that you can watch my games, but I've got no problem with that, actually. So, I'll play this deck again. Same deck. It's my favourite deck at the moment. It's just so... it's fun to play because you're just always attacking. You're never looking for a reason to shell up. It's every turn, hit them. So, yeah, we'll go with it again. A lot of fire cards. There's a couple, like I said before the first match, there's a couple of win conditions. There's a card that, basically that healing card that I had, and then a card that does damage to you, and sort of you self-damage on purpose to keep healing, which is a very weird concept, but it works. It's a bit like, it's kind of like a Yu-Gi-Oh combo more than it is like a Hearthstone combo, I guess. Alright, sometimes it takes a little while to find a match, but we got one in the end. I found that Discovery queue is quicker. Constructed has less people because you have to put together your deck, and it's a bit more pay to win. Like, this is the mode where everyone buys every good card and there's no restrictions. Alright, apprentice versus trainee. They're a little bit of a lower level, but that's fine. Early on in your ranking up, you will play across ranks because there's less people down at the bottom, especially at the middle to end of a league. Everyone ranks up quite quickly. Right, this is a good draw this time. Now, I'm going to explain why you don't want this card. You don't want to pick this Speedster because you want to draw it to give it an extra 1/1 with this card. So we take that one, we'll have Sonic Jammer, we'll have the Shakram and Drone Surge. I never really learn the names of the cards, I just learn what they do. Yeah, that's a good pick for the first four. I get to go first, which means I'm definitely going to play this card, which gives my little dude an extra 1/1. and then I play him as the last mana, which gives him ready and shield. And so 4 damage on turn 1 is pretty good. That's why we like that little combo and effect. Some of this stuff's cheeky, like you don't want to just play the card as is. You've got to learn why. Yeah, now he's had to destroy that. That's a really good thing for me because he's had to waste a pretty good card there on taking out a pretty basic card. Alright. There's a couple of ways to play this, but I need to read this card's effect. When it attacks my monster, draw a card and give it 1/1. That's not ideal. We're going to take it out, and there's a special way to do that. This card gets to do 2 damage and give you 2 monsters with rush. And we'll take it out and we'll do more damage to the hero, then turn. And again, I know I keep reiterating it, but it really is the point of this deck, just smash mouth. Like every turn, hit. If you can do more. He's kind of a similar deck to me, because he's got some of the same cards. So he's looking for a similar play. But right, on this turn, I'm going to do something that I usually wouldn't do, which is sacrifice quite a bit of my health to just take this guy out, because it's an annoying card right now. I didn't really have the right stuff to deal with it, and we'll play a salamander so that he has to kill that. And firemander, yeah, salamander in it. I never learn specific names of cards or heroes in games anymore, because there's so many that are the same, and it just kind of like depends whether that developer wanted to call it firemander or salamander or whatever. Okay, that's a really annoying card. Basically it means that he can't lose health during his own turn, which means he can attack anything. So we have to take it out, and you can't actually hit it without doing damage to the champion first, and now you can hit it. And it's a really important one to take that one out. If you leave that, good eve, Exborog. Welcome to the stream, man. If you leave that for free, he can basically attack you with his champion for free without ever losing health. And that's kind of a good play from him there, but he has to lose some health to do anything about it. Now there's a couple of ways I could play this. This guy can attack straight off the bat. This guy will attack the hero. This guy won't be able to attack, but he'll stop him from being able to use any spells. But I really do think I've got to go this way, because I get an extra spell for it, which means I can kill 2 of these and take the amount of damage that this guy has down really considerably. And then I'll end the turn, and this one will die from the fire card that I put on it, and then he'll get less attack. So that's kind of the thinking of why I played that card. Take out the most of his minions. Alright, this is going to be a really close game. He's got heal, he's got a few really strong effects, and he's played really well against what I've done. So I am actually going to break my rule of always... Well, I'm still going to attack, but I'm going to play a slightly defensive hand here. Now on the next turn, his spells cost extra, and he's got to go through 2 of my guards before he can hit me, but I still got an attack on him, and that really is kind of, as I keep pointing out. Yo, Jed! No worries, man, I understand. Jedrick's on YouTube watching us, he's tuned in. Good evening, dude. We'll sort that out after the stream. No problemos at all, my fellow. Now, he's having to take a while to think here because he can't use spells. This card here makes all spells and enchants cost 1 more. So if he had some... Oh, he's played the perfect card, really. That puts me in a spot of trouble. He's got so much damage now as well. He's got a really good deck, this guy. So it's been an interesting fight. Okay, so I could level up this guy, but he'd still die. I'm going to have to play this card. It's not been a great selection of draws for me on this game, but it's still workable. I think the best option right now is probably this card. It doesn't help me get rid of his monster though, so let me just check this again. Death, you give your units dash. Alright, we're going to play this card, which is an odd move in some ways, and we're going to attack, and that's it. End turn. That's the most defensive hand I've ever played. Yeah, this game's real fun, Jed. It's basically like a mixture of Hearthstone and Yu-Gi-Oh! I think that's kind of how I would describe it best, because some of the combos are insane. Yeah, you see there, he had to do a really big hit, but he's gonna win this match. He's got the healing card. I did not draw well. Let's see if I get a... it's the wrong card. It's so nearly the right card, but I couldn't top deck that card I needed to pull this back. Obviously, there's still things we can do, but it's a pretty dire situation, really. Because everything here is kind of mismatched for the purpose of... Yeah, he got us into a good spot here. We can't really fix the issue in any meaningful way. I could take out, like, the problems. So, for example, this will... I'm not going to use that yet. That's too good a card to use in that manner. For example, that card was a big problem because it gave him healing. Now it's dealt with. This card's a problem, but I don't want to deal with it. Okay, we're going to have to do it like this. And we're still going to lose next turn. Okay, we fought our hardest in this one, but he kind of just had the answer for what we were doing at the time that we were doing it. Good game. It's one of those ones where the matchups and the hand draw didn't quite go right, but it still explained what you're supposed to do with the deck. But we got into a situation where we couldn't attack every turn, and when that happens, you start to unravel with this style. So let's play another one. Same deck. I'll keep going for a few. Nice to see some people tuning in now. I see you over on Twitch. 9 of you. Wow, nice. Welcome to the stream, guys. 3 over on YouTube and a few on the Facebook. Twitch is the place to be, it seems, out of those 3 for when I stream. But when it's Guilds Arena, you all watch on Facebook. But when it's me streaming, you watch on Twitch. Interesting. Not a problem. I don't mind where. It's never an issue. Good stuff. Alright. This is going to be game 3. We're 1-0. 1-1. So we won the first one. We lost the second. I got to pull this one back. They're in a slightly higher division than me. That can sometimes be a worry, but it's fine. We're looking to go up quite a few divisions. I'll explain my thinking on everything again, and if I'm going wrong somewhere, I will be able to watch it back and see. Alright, this is a nice hand for once. Fire Rune is good. Sunder is good. Cyber Sniper is good. Run Wild is good. But it's really good to have this in your pocket, so I'm going to keep that. It's so good to have it. It can take out, like if they have loads of monsters with just low health, it's an instant fix. Alright, they have had some bad luck here. They couldn't play anything on turn 1, which has allowed me to play quite a good card here. They can kill it, which is important for them to do, which gives me an opportunity to use this to hit them in the face, and this to take out that monster so that I can just keep attacking the champion. Next turn they'll burn 2 damage and die. Really important, that card can actually get really strong. Still gave them a little boost there with the draw. And they have to use their extra mana, which gives me this perfect card here. This is why we wanted this one. Does 5 damage to cards with guard. Obviously it means I can't play another card because I don't have enough mana, but I can still hit him for another 4 damage, which is good. If we can do that every turn, it's quite a quick game. And that's basically the whole philosophy of this deck, is free up just a little bit of damage and whittle them down very fast. And I get to see what cards they've got, so I don't want to kill that card. That's an annoying card. And that's an annoying card. He's got a good deck as well. Alright, I don't want him playing any spells next turn. I've got to think about this a little bit. Alright, it's probably got to be this card, because I'll be able to play the spell. Do 3 damage to it. Yeah, well worth it. That ended up being the perfect play. And that leaves us to do another 4 damage on him. Hey Ken Shiru, welcome to the stream, my dude. Just doing some Skyweaver, chilling, explaining my thought process as I go along, so that I can watch it back, see if I made any mistakes. I'm not doing bad, my dude. How are you? Right, this card's good because it will stop him using spells. And this card's good because I can kill his other monster for completely free and not take any damage, and do another 4 damage. Oh, he managed to draw one. Oh, you just discovered the game. Well, welcome, man. I'm fairly new to it as well. I just have the one rush aggro deck, and it's this one. I've got one more. I've got kind of like a leech deck, but I don't really like it very much yet. I haven't got used to it, so I'm practicing with this one and getting good. And yeah, welcome to the stream. You can learn along with me, I guess. A pleasure to have you here, man. So Chomp is the way forward. I could use this one, but it's just unnecessary. It's overkill. I'll save it for when he plays a stronger monster. Chomp him down, get some health back, do another load of damage, and he's in real trouble now because 7 health. I have 7 damage in my hand. So I've got 6 damage, but it's 7 once you add in the champion's attack. So yeah, this game's done pretty much. Unless he's got a miracle heal. That's a pretty good card, but it's not going to do it. It gets him through to the next part of the game. Now, do 2 damage to the lowest health enemy. Repeat 2 more times. I have no idea if that is going to include my champion, but I'm going to test it because it's going to be a real close thing right now. Alright, it doesn't. It only oh, it does. Okay. Repeat 3 times. Alright, that's painful. Still worth it. And he's on 1 health. Like, the game's done. I love CCG and TCG, so I love this game for the few games I've done. Same man, I'm a big old school Magic, Hearthstone. I've played Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh! I know those are kind of not considered as competitive as Magic and Hearthstone, but they were fun as well. So yeah, same for sure. That's exactly why I checked this one out. We play a few card games in Tag Guild. We also have Gods Unchained. I don't know if you've checked that out. It's fairly similar, but I prefer Skyweaver, honestly. He managed to get a heal there. Yep, same as me, man. Like, same exact stuff. He managed to get a good heal there. So, do 2 damage to target ally, draw 2 cards. There's one card I've got that just finishes this game, but if I use the... that's not going to kill his guy. Alright, I'm going to just play everything. It's kind of how I want to do it. do 2 damage, draw extra cards. See what I get. Okay, this game's pretty much done. I don't need to attack. If he's got another heal, he could prolong it and make this very close. I'll try to get the agility starter deck. Yeah, it's really good. Play Discovery Queue for a long time, and you will... Oh, okay, wow, he healed up to 15. What card was that? Dual Boot. No. Okay, do 4 damage and get 6 health. Okay, he got a load of health back. It's a good play by him there. It's a good deck. It just, you have to sustain the damage every turn to keep up and win. Alright, I've got him, I think. This is going to kill his main guy. This is going to take health and give me health. And we got him back down to 11 again. Does the board control important on this? Yes, but yes. Not for this deck, though. Like, you do want to take out their monsters, but mostly hit their champion. You can afford to leave certain things on the table, like that. He had to hit my guy, and he lost all his damage and health. So you can afford to leave certain cards in play just to make sure that you're hitting their champion. That's kind of how I... Wow, he's got a lot of heal, this guy. He might out-heal my damage, which is a very impressive thing, because I've been hitting him a lot. But yeah, impressive stuff from this dude. He's managed to get the game back to a level place. I still have a couple of win conditions. That's not one of them. Alright. Do I want to just keep smashing? Let me check what this card does. Play. Trigger target ally units. Death effect. That could be horrific. If he gets the right card with that, that could be horrific. So we'll take that out. We don't want to have to deal with that. And we will play this card because it gives us a lot of defense if he's trying to go for an aggro move himself. Board control, yeah, I mean, it's really important in some senses. Oh, wow, give me health back to take away my... I'll take it. It's... okay. This is where my deck runs into a problem. It's... Late game, I'm going to struggle to take both those guys out. Let's see what I can do. But it's... Oh, okay. We're getting somewhere. I would rather... Alright. This is going to be a real close one. I didn't quite get the card I needed on the other draw, but it's alright. It's not the end of the world. I kind of have to waste this card to get rid of his shield, so we'll do that. We'll save my champion's health. So yeah, I mean, in this game, what the problem for me has been, he's just had mad heals. Like, I had him down at... I had him down really, really, really low. I think I had him at 1, right? And his heals managed to get him out of that situation. And if you can't get that last damage in, it's... I'm really surprised he managed to turn this one round, but it is what it is. We've basic... Like, I don't want to be defeatist, but he has got this one now. It doesn't really matter how I play these last cards. Anyway, we'll take him out. We'll do what we were planning to do. We'll take out that low card. He's won because it's going to take out my guys. Really impressive play, actually. His deck smashed mine in the end. I'm gonna get one shot at it. I needed one card. I needed this card. I needed Kar's Wrath, but I didn't get it. So, top deck didn't work. It is what it is. We go down 2-1. We'll do another game. There's pretty much no... Yeah, there's no coming back. He's got this now. Impressive, though. I will study this guy's deck because that is what my Life Leech deck is very much like. So I'll go back and take a look at that at some point. Good stuff. Good win. I'll GG him. He deserves it. Oh, I missed. GG. Alright, we're down 2-1. Let's get it back so there are at least 2-2. And then we'll push up and on. Alright, we got another card, but I have most of the one. Yeah, I got Sonic Jammer already, so like this whole first 20, if you've been playing a while, you kind of have them. So that's an interesting thing. Here we go, game number 4, 2-1 down. Let's get this one back. Yeah, definitely do discovery queue first. It really helps because you're going up against people with random draft. If you try the constructed queue first, it's a bit unfair. That's how I would definitely level up with the constructed queue. Oh, sorry, with the discovery queue. And then once you've got the cards you need, then you can move back to constructed. Yeah, practice is good till level 15, right? I think you earn XP all the way till level 15, so that's good as well. I did those at the start for sure. I still haven't done one of the, and I might do it on stream tonight actually. I still haven't done one of the like random sealed drafts that cost $1.50 per go. We could do one tonight if my win ratio picks up. We'll go for one. All right, I think this is the same guy, right? That's a little annoying. I gotta play this a little cautiously this time because if I show my hand and attack all guns blazing too early, he'll know and be able to heal. So I gotta think about this. That's a really annoying card for what he likes to do. Yeah, alright. Kind of set up to try and counter his... This guy's deck is definitely about board control, and in this game I'm going to try and counter it more than I did in game 1. Let's see. Oh, you're doing practice against players. Alright, cool. I didn't know there was a practice mode for that. I remember doing the practice against the bot. So, we want to use this card early. Use a mana so that we can play him and him be the last mana that we used. We get to do 4 damage on turn 1. It's pretty good. There's other ways to get more, but it's one of the most damage you can do on turn 1. Okay, he really wants to take that out. It's kind of a waste. I will... okay, I wanna sort of not play this card this turn because he'll kill it. But it is the best option, so we'll go for it. It's fine. If he kills it, we have this to come in. Yeah, he is going to go straight for that kill. But we can deal with him in return. Attack straight to the face. Alright. That wasn't a great play by him. We can kill that one for completely free because we don't take any damage. That's... Oh yeah, of course, he has that extra bonus there of summoning one when he dies. Alright. That's a little annoying. I didn't plan for it, but it's not the end of the world, I guess. It's best not to waste an attack on him. Alright, now this is perfect, other than he has the card that stops it being perfect. So usually you would play the ice arrow, Well, it doesn't work in this instance because he has the magic shield. So I'm going to have to think about this a little carefully. If the enemy has more health than you, ready this hero. That would be useful, but I have more health. When this unit attacks, overkill. This is the one we want to do because it's so annoying for him. It doesn't really hurt us, and it overkills him. Perfect. And now he really has to focus on that card because it's going to chop him to bits if he doesn't. Ouch, he's going to have to waste a pretty good card here. That's interesting. Quite happy with that. If he doesn't waste it, I still have the ice arrows now, and he doesn't have a magic shield, so I kind of have board control. Yeah, and it's another 2-2. That's a problem for him. He's done a lot of damage to me there, but I now get to be a bit sneaky. Is this my... Ooh, okay. We're going to do something really a little bit odd. Alright, we're going to play it fairly normal because it gets to reveal cards and adds a cost to them. I think he's going to try very hard to take this card out of the game though. He would be wise to do so. But that might have messed up his plans because he would have been looking to do 3-3 and there's a 1 cost card somewhere in his hand. Yep, that definitely changed what he was going to do because he's not doing it very fast. And I have like another ice arrow on turn 8 which does even more damage. Oh yes, okay. He had to take it out and he had to waste quite a bit there to do so. And it put me on lower health than him, which is exactly where I wanted to be, so that I could play this card, readied up. I can take this monster out, and next turn I can still do another 3 damage with this. So anything he plays. So he's going to have to focus that card. I could have gone another way about that there, but I would have lost health myself, and I didn't want to risk it. I think he might have the same card, and so I don't want him to be on lower health than me, so he can ready his version. We'll see whether I'm right on that, but I think he does have that card from the last game we played. Alright. Smart move. Smart move. Yeah, not a bad play from him there. Not great either. Nothing special about it. It gives me the opportunity to test what card this gives me, and it gives me the card that I perfectly needed, and I can do quite a bit of stuff here. Yes, he's been able to take me out, but yeah, that's about what I wanted. It's about the best we could have hoped for it. And if I get to attack next turn with the Firemander, I will have quite a good little tool here. Alright. Now we're really close, so I'm going to have to think about it this turn, but this probably gives me the best survivability, whereas this is fairly good too. The problem is if I use this one, he's going to start throwing his heals out really quickly, and I don't particularly want that. Let's see with this card. That probably gets me where I want to be and saves the other card. Alright. Didn't quite get me exactly where I needed to be, but it's close enough. Oof. That's a bit annoying, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, this is going to be really close because I don't have any card draw. So I need to be very precise with when I use that Tiamat's Rage. That's not ideal either. It doesn't do enough to kill it, but it does enough to pretty much save me from taking a lot of damage. Yeah, I mean it's pretty much the way to go right now. It gives me the upper hand again, kind of. I get to take that one out pretty cheaply. Yeah, this is going to be a really close game. It depends on whether he's got his heals ready. If he has, then he's going to win easily. If he hasn't, it's going to be close. Next turn, I can stop him from using. Yeah, there's his heal, man. That's 10 health. Woo! That's a big problem for this deck. If the game goes on too long, if they manage to draw it out, you don't have the quick finish. Yeah, it wasn't ideal to go up against this guy again. Let's go with Ifrit. And I mean, this is kind of just a gung-ho try and save yourself play. Yeah, none of that's ideal. I guess I had to kill that one. Let's see what I draw on the last. Like, I could still top deck win this, but it's pretty difficult now. As soon as that 10 heal goes off, it changes things in a bad way. Ouch, man. Like, it's just the wrong deck to be playing against. But if you do notice, it takes him till turn 14. And if I get my cards lined up correctly, it should only take me to turn 9. And so, like, turn 8 even. But, yeah, 2 games in a row with very poor timing on what came out. So, we'll basically take that card out. We'll check what I got given. I mean, I might as well play it. Oh, it does 2 damage. Why does it do 2 damage? Let's read it. Yeah, not great. Not what I needed. We go down 1 to 3 now, basically. He's got this one. Alright, I don't really know why he didn't attack me, and when people try and waste my time like this, I just concede and move on. I don't bother with that kind of stuff. Like, if you're not going to just finish the game, you're a bad sport. That's kind of the rules in TCG. Like, yeah, move on from people like that who just won't finish it, who try and prolong it. We'll play again. Hopefully we don't get the same guy again. Let's see. We really don't want to match. Okay, nice. We got someone different. It's still the same kind of deck though. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, that's pretty much the hand I want to go for. I could swap one of these threes for Hail of Arrows, but it doesn't really make a big difference. Yeah, I guess I'll take Hail of Arrows. It's useful. So turn one, we'll say hello. We go back to our little speedster guy who gets in there and does a load of damage. Welcome over to the guys on Facebook tuning in, to the guys on Twitch, and on the YouTube too. Pleasure to have you here. We're down 1-3, looking to make a comeback. And we can do a lot of damage again this turn. We're going to ignore the annoying little critters he's put up to just smash mouth. And make him have to play on the back foot rather than us have to play on the back foot. Exactly like this. Like, yeah, he can take all our guys out, but that's going to be annoying for him now. He's had to spend quite a lot of cards there, and we've managed to do quite a bit of damage in that time. Now that's the perfect way one of these aggro matches you need to start, right? Like, do 3 damage to target unit and 3 damage to your hero. It's not ideal to play this card right now, but it's better to have something on the board than not. And so we'll make him have to take that out. Next turn, hopefully either draw cards, or if he plays a couple of monsters like this, now the Ice Arrows comes into play as being really effective again. Although he's killed them all off, still very handy. Might actually be overkill to use it. I might wait for them to play some more, and in the meantime just keep hitting them in the face. It's always a method I like to go. Now they can take that card out easily, but that's fine. We still have a massive upper hand because of the way it started, but good play there. They managed to give all of their monsters some extra health. This is why I saved the Ice Arrows, though. Like, now I'm going to be able to deal with that pretty cost effectively. I might not even bother. Yeah, I'll take it out. I'd prefer to hit them, but sometimes you have to sort of add up how much damage that could do to you if you don't, and it's probably worth the 2 in the short run. Alright, smart play, gets a little bit of heal back, but I now have the option. Okay, so they have less health, so that's not really a great card right now, but this one is. It's a really annoying card for them right now, because they have creatures with low health, and I don't need to keep doing that much damage. I could take that one out, which would be quite useful. I feel like if I do this one, they're still going to have to take me out, so let's go with that. Probably should have read that card. Summon B unit, yeah, that's fine, that's fine. Enter. Alright. We kind of have this. We need to be a little bit cautious. But do damage equal to its power, good card, very strong. Messed me up right there. I need to play defensive next turn and hold out for my... Yeah, okay, I've got what I need to do here. Youch. Alright, there's things we can do. Stealth and dash. That's pretty good. He still has more health than me, which is a problem. Because this is just a kind of a waste of a card if I play it now. I'll play it and see if he makes the mistake of attacking it instead of attacking me. I've seen people do it before. If I get the chance to play my 8 card, I could still win. If he's got some power-ups, he could win this turn. It's going to be close. Ouch. Yeah, this is going to be really tricky now. I have a chance, there's a shot at it, but it comes down to like, you'll see. So that takes out most of his stuff. It gives me a little bit of health back. He has no damage. But he still has a shot next turn. So like we didn't actually top deck it because we didn't need to draw it, but we had the perfect plan for this moment. It's just he might still have the answer this turn. If he can give his 2 cards with 0 health, so yeah, like that. That's all he needed. Oh, it's gonna be really close. Okay. Alrighty. I need to think about this very carefully. Oof. I have this, which takes the game super close, but not close enough. I don't have the card I actually need. Oh, I might have to play it like this. Alright, we take that, we steal some health, and then we play the super risky, do we get the card we need on the last turn? And we didn't. We didn't quite get it. But there's one more shot. There's a 1 in 5 shot of a win. Ah, I hit the wrong monster, man. Ah, yeah. Okay, good game. It was close. We took it right down to the wire. But no, there was no last shot there. If we'd have hit that last one, it would have been a 1 in 5. Alright, we're down 1-4 now, I believe. Or 1, yeah, 1-4. Jesus. It's not a good win ratio. I had a much better one when I wasn't streaming. Usually the way. Alright. Sunder, I already had that card. Interesting. It is interesting how, like, these are really useful cards they're giving away for free. Quite early on in the levels. So, like, if you guys want to get some really decent cards to play the Constructed, go and do the Sky Pass and just play games, level up, grab the free reward cards. They're not NFTs, but they'll help you get up the ladder where you can earn NFTs. So yeah, good stuff. I'll play another one. Really need that win back. I was so close to Apprentice 3 and then I took 3 losses in a row. Let's get it back. That was a close game, that one. Actually, the 2 of the last 3 games, I've had them down to 1 health, but still lost. Mental. Alright, here we go. Still got people watching over on the Twitch, on the Facebook, on the YouTube. Welcome to the stream, guys. Say hello in the chat. Don't be shy. Right, we're going to pick Call to Action. We're going to pick Chakram. We're going to pick Sonic Jammer. And we're going to pick Steam Knight. That's a pretty good draw and a pretty good first hand. There's other cards, there's other ways to do it. But we're going to go with our usual really fast speedster. And he can get in there, give us some early damage. And we'll see what they respond with. Alright, that's a good card from them, but they had to hit my guy and get hurt again. And we can take them out pretty simply. And I'm just trying to see if it's worth it. It is from the cards I have. Yeah, we're going to play the extra mana to get the extra damage. It forces them to have to deal with Firemander. Like that. And that's a bit of a waste when you have to do that, really. Now, Sonic Jammer's a pretty brutal card right here, because if they have any spells, they're in trouble. But if I play this, I can't kill their monster. So what I really have to do is play this one, and we'll go with this card here, which gives me the opportunity to have to think about this quickly. Yeah, attack straight to the face and make them have to kill me again. Ah, they're not going to. That was a weird decision because I had the... Okay, he's got double zap. Alright, that makes sense now. That's fair enough. That explains why. I guess the card here to play is here, and oh, we can't take that one out. That's fine. It's a little annoying, but fine. I should have checked that it was on stealth. Okay, they've got an answer for my card, which is fair enough. Good stuff. I really need to draw the ice arrows or something similar. Don't quite get what I want. This will do as a way. Oh, nice. Okay. Well worth it. We'll take that card out so that it stops having zap. We'll take that card out so that it's gone. And we're pretty close now. This game's going to go down to the wire as well. It all depends on our draw from here on out. They have a lot of zap and a lot of lifesteal. It's an annoying set of cards. I guess here the best play is the Sonic Jammer, and to play this one behind it and to hit them, because now they have to get rid of the Sonic Jammer. They can't use spells easily. They cost too much. Well, they can still use them, but it costs. And so that's pretty good. They're just deciding whether they want to lose their card or not. They've decided they do. And that's probably exactly what I needed, because it leaves me the opportunity to take out this card here. Very... Okay, you got some health back, but... we'll hit straight to the face. And I'm wondering, do I need to take this card out or not? Jed's saying, Lit, welcome to the stream. Oh, you've already been here, Jed. Cheers, though. It is a good game. After the enemy... face, red heart shape. Emojis don't work on the chat box I'm reading, but I got you. After the enemy plays a spell, do 2 damage to their hero. Okay, well that's annoying, so I'm going to take it out. And that gives me the advantage, because he has to take out my card. And I have everything I need, basically, now. If he plays a load of low-level monsters, I can use Kar's Wrath. Yeah, I want to see them use summon a couple more before I use Kar's Wrath, though. Don't want to waste it on that. There we go. That's a bit better. That makes it worth it. Yep, we'll go with Kar's Wrath. Gives me my health back, clears the board for me. This is going to be a really close game. Summon 2 Elderwoods. Okay, I'd really appreciate my ice arrows, but I don't want to draw for them. Have to think about this for a second. Okay, we're going to go with the Overshoot, because it's just brutal at this point in time. That he thought he had a defender, but when you've got this skill, I think it's... I don't know what it's even called. But when this unit attacks an enemy unit, do the excess damage to the hero. It's just brutal. That gives me the chance to do 3 more damage here. And as long as he doesn't have a lot of damage, I'm going to draw what I need next turn, or be able to kill with the overcharge. So he has to focus on my monster. That's the thinking. Oh, he's got a heal of some description. That's interesting. It's very interesting to see. It's not great for me. Okay, he silenced my monster, but that has cost him one of his best cards to do so. And I am needing a top deck. Yes! I've won. Game over. Game, set, match. Done! Woo! Alright, we're 2-4. We need some more wins. But that's a good one. That's exactly how the deck kind of should play out when everything goes well. Yeah, nice. Nice stuff. Didn't get much XP from it, but we will level up from the next match. I don't know how many of you are still here. I'm going to come and check. Alright, still a few over on Twitch, still a few over on Facebook. We'll do one more game and then we'll call it for the night. And I will stream some, like, another night, and I will try and do this one. It's called The Conquest, and it costs to enter, and you get to draft cards, and if you do well, you get to win these gold cards, which actually are NFTs and worth money. But if you lose 3 matches, you're out. So very much like Hearthstone and how they do it, but with NFT prizes on the line. And yeah, I'll happily do one of those on stream at some point. But let's just do another constructed game, try and get me back to at least parity for tonight. Game mode, ranked. Let's go! Sheesh, what a win. Yeah, it's fun stuff, especially when you top deck those last cards, man. Like, when you win on a top deck, you're like, yeah, damn, that's exactly what I planned. But really, it was a little bit lucky. Yeah, it was lucky I drew that card when I did, because he had that 5 and 7, and so it meant that I didn't have to bother with it. I could just go around. And that's the whole principle. Like I said, there were a couple of times where I chose to attack the face instead of attacking his monsters, and that turned out to be really important, because if I hadn't done that, he would have still had 1 health or 2 health left. So yeah, it's very much aggro, smash face. Next stream that I do Skyweaver, I'll show off the life leech version of this deck, which is, it's similar, but it has a lot of the cards about healing and less of the damage spells. Alrighty. We have a Strength and Heart. This is kind of the deck I mean, actually. I don't know if he's going to use it in the same way. There's a few like sub-decks, but we'll see now. Let's go. Can't chat. Oh, Devon says he can't chat anymore. I don't know why, Devon. I'll fix that at some point. You're definitely not banned from chatting. I'll have to fix that after this game. So that's a terrible hand draw. I don't know if you guys can tell why, but there's no 1 or 2 card. Oh, there's 1, 2, but it's not the 2 you want, and there's no 1. And so that's a really bad draw. I'm going to have to pick the Sonic Jammer, the Hail of Arrows, and I don't want to pick this card because when it dies you have to throw away all your non-fire cards. So we're going to have to go with Bloodletter. That's basically forced upon us. There was no other good choice, and that's not even a good choice, really. Like, you don't want to start with these cards. Alright, let's see how it goes, though. We could... that's not a bad draw, but it still leaves us only one real option. Because we don't want to waste this. We could waste the mana for this. We could. I think actually we're going to do Sonic Jammer because he hasn't spent his mana, and so that puts him in a bind. Okay, that was the best play available. Still not a great, it's not how I'd like to start the match, but there's worse things. Alright, he can't use his mana, and I don't know if he's got any other cards he can play. Alright, he's got 1, but it's not great. Yep, we really put him in a proper bind there. Now we can do the Drone Surge, use one of the Drone Rushes to get rid of that, and now we can finally start doing some damage to their hero. let's see how it pans out. They can play a 5-mana card this turn. They haven't. They've chosen not to. They've kept both of their... There we go. They finally used them. To play a 2, that's not a good move, really. It's a bit of a waste. I better make them pay for that, really. Here we go. There's all sorts of ways to make them really badly pay for this. And one of them is... draw. Yeah, I want more card draw, for sure. And I want to hurt myself. But I don't want to lose... I don't want to give him health. So we attack the big one. Because it gives me more damage and more power. And then that's it. That's all we do for now. That forces his hand to have to kill this one. Like, he knows he has to kill it. There's no real choice on that. See? No choice. Oh, he just withered it. That's a really dangerous move, dude. Because what that has left me the ability to do now is, yeah, sure, this guy's got some more damage again, but we can still take him out. And that's left me in play with the card that heals. And so that's really bad for him. Alright, he didn't really have an answer. I can take his guy out in one fair swoop without dying, which gives me incredible board control and get more health and do more damage. This is kind of going pretty well. It all depends what he has here. This is a good card for him to play in most cases, but it doesn't scare me. I've used that card against people and it just... There's a way around it, and the way around it is to not really attack them. Obviously we have to a little bit here, and you'll see what I mean. We've got to use that one, which we're going to lose 1 health. But every time we lose a health, we gain a health, right? And so it's the worst timing for him to use this card, really. Hey, Jedrick, man. Welcome on Facebook, dude. We're going to lose our card here, but it's worth it, and he knows it. He's saying good game. And look, every time we take damage, he takes damage. And we can wipe this guy out. And that's going to hurt us, but hurt him and therefore heal us. And same again. It's kind of this like ridiculous combo that forms, right? And there you go. He's down to next to no health because he didn't take this card out. Always take that card out. There we go. We're back level, right? 4 wins, 4 losses? Or is it 3 wins, 4 losses now? Okay, yeah, 3 wins, 4 losses. Not bad. We're starting to do alright again. We're creeping back up to Apprentice 3. And you can kind of see how the deck's supposed to be played now. In the next few days, I'll do some drafts and give you more of an overview of some of that stuff. But yeah, that's Skyweaver. I really enjoy it. I think it's a fun game. I hope my explanations of my thinking behind what I was doing there gave some insight. If anybody needs help like putting together a deck, I can help with that a little bit, but there's some good tools on here. If you go to decks, hang on, let me find this. You go to ranks, and you go to decks, you can see the best decks in the game. And I have, like, so these are the top 2 players right now. I have some of the cards that they have, 25 out of 30, and you can kind of see which cards you need to get the same deck as the best players in the game. This is the best feature of Skyweaver, in my opinion. In Hearthstone, this was always possible, but you had to kind of spoof it and cheat with API to check what the best players were playing, or you had to use a third-party tool to understand what cards would be left. But now with this, it's just like right out in the open, and you can see that all of the decks that are high up, most of them anyway, the vast majority, they skew to low mana, heavy low mana, with a few strong cards. But there are a few that skew a little bit more to the strong cards, and they're harder to play, in my opinion. They're more difficult because you have to wait for very specific combos. You have to wait for a very specific turn. So if you're looking to get started, I would definitely pick this. Yeah, the third one here, that sort of distribution, or the fourth one. Those are sort of what you want to be looking at for your mana distribution in decks. But yeah, you can come and check this tool. You can come and look at who's the best. You can check even like specific, like this is strength, this is agility, etc., etc. You can go through them and see which is the best for each class. So let's play one more game whilst we've still got some of you here. I see 3 on YouTube, 5 on Twitch, 4 over on Facebook. Welcome guys to the stream. Let's do one last game and see if we can finish the night 4 wins, 4 losses. Then I've washed clean and I've had a decent win rate. Let's go. Last one for sure though. I gotta go and eat and then pretty much chill and crash out. But yeah, good stuff. I hope some people have taken some stuff from it. Oh, this person's apprentice free. It's going to be a hard game. Heart and Intellect is the deck we have struggled against with the aggro deck. So Strength and Agility is good, but it has its weaknesses, and so you should learn as many as you can. Don't just stick with one class because the meta changes. People will learn how to beat your specific deck, etc., etc. Alright, nice. We can do our call to action early plan game. We'll pick up Bloodletter, see if we can get that started early. And it's a tough choice between Chomp and Brimstone, but I'm going to take Chomp in case they try and play an early strong monster. And on turn 1, they don't really do anything of any merit, which is good. Gives me the opportunity to play Speedster, take it out, etc., etc. So, draw a one cost unit, give it 1/1. That'll give me Speedster. I can play him. He'll get Rush and Shield. I can take that out, attack over the top, and pass the turn. Now, he still has both of his manners, so obviously that's not going to worry him very much, but he still has to take out Speedster, and that early free damage is annoying to deal with. He might do it with Zap and then attacking over the top. Yep, okay, that's exactly what I wanted. I got the damage out of the card. The real question here now is, do I want to try and play Bloodletter this early? And my answer is, there's not a lot of other cards that I picked, so I don't really have a choice. And it's going to give us some draw. And I'm thinking, do I want to just attack this one? Even though I lose damage, I think it's worth it. This early on, I need this one so boosted up that he's scared, basically. That he thinks everything's just going to keep boosting it, and then he wastes some effort taking it out. And that should, ideally, give me what I want for the next part of the match. And it kind of has, but he's used Chains. Now that's really smart. Chains basically nullifies the effect of that card. So good play by him. But, you know, he still had to do quite a bit there to get very little back. I think I'm just going to go with the face rush strat. Hit to the face. And I'm going to check when this unit takes damage. Summons on. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't attack it. That would have been stupid. Yeah, we're in a good position. Sorry for my super clacky keys. But they're pretty strong switches, so they're just super loud at the moment. New keyboard. Alright, I'm going to have to play my Hail of Arrows next turn, but it's going to hurt me because when this one takes damage, yeah, it's going to be interesting. We'll see what ends up happening here. He's managed to get a Zomboid out of it. Okay, he's given me the perfect opportunity to play the Hail of Arrows. Because he took himself down in health. I'm going to take some damage from it, but it's not that bad. And I don't know why he hasn't ended his turn yet. I'm going to say hello. Hey there. Come on. Oh. Greetings, Skyweaver. Okay, he's still here. What's going on then? It's my turn. Alrighty, finally gives the turnover. This basically does what I need it to do, but I have to check. I now have to check to see if this is worth killing. Sunrise, give a okay, yeah, got to take it out, no choice. It would have given his team extra power every turn. Some cards, you just have to read them and double check that you're meant to take it out. That was definitely one. Okay, good play from him, but nothing super special. Gives me the opportunity to check this one. Death, summon Royal Mummy. I don't really want to do that. I want to do this overbite so that I get some health back. That's basically it. I'll lose one of it. No, I didn't even lose one of it. And that's fine. That's getting us really close to where we need to be. We probably have enough damage. We got 3 hit. Oh, good heal from him. He needed that. We got 3 here. We got another 2 here. Okay, we're going to need to play a little cautiously because he's got some heals on himself that I didn't check. Fair enough. We've got to take this one out, so that's what we do. And we have to take out that one, so that's what we do. And we have to take that one out, so we do it. And we play this bunny, and we really hope that he ignores it. We just hope that he doesn't pay any attention to the bunny. Ah, he stole my bunny. Okay, he stole my bunny. Smart play, good card. Cost him a lot to do it. It's not going to end up being fully worth it. I'm just figuring out the best plan of attack now. I have a few ways I could deal with this. Probably going to have to take out the bunny this way. Play this card. What? Hang on. Alright. It wasn't the card I actually meant. What's up, cuz? Hey, JB. How you doing, man? Long time no see. Just playing some Skyweaver. Talking about my logic and why I'm picking certain cards. And then I picked a card that I thought was a different card than it was. So that's not smart, but we're doing good. We're doing good. I just need to think whether I want to... Yeah, it's worth it. For 1 damage, draw extra cards. Absolutely. Let's see how this match plays out. I'm in a good spot. He's in a bit of a tricky spot here because he's got to take out 6 damage. And I don't know if he has it straight off the bat. There it is, but it's not straight off the bat. Oh, yeah, it is. He's managed to give his other monster 6 as well. Impressive play. That's actually a really tricky thing for me to deal with on the other side. But I've been given the answer I need. I can't kill... Huh? No. I can't kill that one because it's got the magic shield. That's so annoying. Well... that's not going to do it. That's going to have to be the answer. Yep. I've got all fire cards, so... How's our guild? Our guild's doing good. You should come up. You should come and check us out at some point, man. We had a recent Guilds Arena tournament, and Glory Guild won that one, but Tag Guild will try and win the next one. We do a lot of esports now, and yeah, good stuff, good stuff. Wow, he managed to turn this game right around, but I still have a shot to win because of Tiamat, and that's gonna probably annoy him quite a bit because he thought he was in the ascendancy right there, and I can slowly whittle down that card. He's only got one card left. He needs to top deck this pretty badly. He needs to get the exact cards he wants. I have a little bit more flexibility. Okay, he's managed to do 3 damage to me, but it's not enough. Oh, that's annoying. What does that card do? When your hero gains health, they gain 1 more health. That is an annoying card. I have to deal with that fairly quickly. I need some health back. There's no choice in that matter. And if I get lucky, I could get more. Yes! That was a 1 in 2 chance of going right. And the question really is here, what's the best option for taking this one out? Now that's pretty good because it takes him back down to 0. And I can't take him out, but he's going to have to draw exactly perfectly. Let's see how this goes. I might have a shot at winning this match. It's panned out a pretty good way for me at the end here. I have cards that he does not have. But he has a lot of shield. Okay, we're going to think about this. We want to probably take that one out so that he's got no attack. I mean, that's horrific. We're going to see what we can do here with this draw. That's pretty good. That gets us close to taking that one out. And we can get another one here. Alright, this is going well. Do 3 damage, take 3 damage. Worth it. Because it's going to get me a free shot at this guy. How do I want to play this now? I'll give him that. That's perfect. Then I can... He'll be dead next turn. I can do 1 damage. But he'll be dead next turn. He needs to draw so perfectly because his cards are all gone. He's got 1 card. It's not good enough, I don't think. He's going to have to hope that I can't take him out next turn. Alright, this was a good last game. Let's see how it goes in the end. Wow, that's a weird decision. He basically gave me the win there, I think. Because I'm going to be able to take 2 off. Take 3 off. And then we're going to be very close to doing 7. Yeah, we got him. We got him. Good win. Alright, with 4 wins, 4 losses on the night. Not bad. Not great. Could have gone better, but you get the idea of the aggro deck now. That's the main thing, and we ranked up. Nice, we got to Apprentice 3. I think the next one is Scholar 1, I guess. We'll push there another night. Pleasure to have you all on the stream. There's not many people left watching because everyone's tired and gone to bed now, but yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Hope you got some idea of the logic behind why I'm picking certain cards. I'll probably watch this back just in case just to check my explanations are any good. And yeah, good to see some of the old viewers back on. JV, pleasure to see you. Jed, man, yeah, we won the last one, 4-4. Oh look, the next rank up is expert. We'll be there. We'll be at expert soon. Nice, nice. Yeah. Any more questions about that stuff? About Skyweaver? Never feel free to never be scared to chuck us a DM. I will help you build a deck, show you what you should be doing. Like I say, basically, you want to start on practice mode, improve your skills, and you want to play versus a bot first to get to level 15, and then you can do some players, and then you want to come back here to ranked discovery. This is the best way to play in free-to-play because both players have to use randomized cards, and I'll give you a little explanation of why you might want to do that, because if you win discovery queue and you manage to get up near the top, you get 10 silver cards, which is $10, and 2 gold cards, which is $5. So that's $5 each. So that's like, yeah, that's like $20 a week if you are good. But you have to be good to get up here, obviously. And yeah, worth a shot if you like card games. It's a really fun one. Give us a shout, and I will catch you all. Pleasure to see you too, man. Definitely jump into the stream, into the Discord. We got a lot going on these days. There's a schedule even. So hang on, let me pull the schedule up because that's how busy we are these days. Today's stream night, tomorrow's Discord game night. So like Among Us or Stumble Guys or something fun, just casual. Wednesday, that's back to MLBB, esports night. Thursday is night off. Friday is movie night. And the stream day is on... There's a whole day of streaming on Saturday, but we've got to kind of vote on... yeah, basically vote on what the stream will be, who's going to join in, etc. Let me put that up on the screen a little bit. I forgot I set all that up. I'll create a new scene. 7, whatever, browse, downloads, here we go. So now you can get an idea of the schedule. That's roughly about in the middle. This will go up on Twitter probably tomorrow afternoon, just to hype it up and get everybody aware of what we're doing. But yeah, that's good stuff. On the 15th, we're going to Vortex Game Launchers server to do Mobile Legends. On the 22nd, we're going to B4G server, same thing, taking our esports night on the road. And then 26th, 27th, 28th, Guilds Arena, end of the month. Basically, that's going to be how things roll round here from now on. Yeah, good stuff. And tune in tomorrow's Discord game night. I might stream it. It depends on the game. If it's something like Among Us, it's a bit hard to stream because if I'm the imposter and I'm streaming it, everyone knows to pick me. But yeah, come and tune in on the Discord and we'll get all of that sorted out. And yeah, catch you guys soon. See you in a little bit. It was a pleasure. And hope you learnt something from Skyweaver. We'll be doing these streams regularly, and there's the schedule. So, peace, guys.